All right, first and foremost, most importantly, I want to say, giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwatash. All right, we got a clip called in Florida. This is about 11 days ago, but it's good to get it up. Like, just to stay watchful. Fort Lauderdale underwater after they start flooding. I thought I should post this, but there's a flooding that happened in Fort Lauderdale in Florida, and it's just judgment. Let's just take a look at it.
Oh my God, and me putting my gun inside before.
They're stuck. They're stuck.
All right, so as you've seen, that's just judgment of the Lord. That's judgment. That's judgment for this place, America. The Lord judging this place. That's just judgment. Judgment of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Flooded this place. Flooded Fort Lauderdale. Bringing them signs and wonders. All right. Complete judgment. The hand of the Lord. All right. Complete judgment. Just like he flooded back in the days. He flooded Noah. Let's get that. Matthew 24 and 37. 24 or 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but only my Father. But as the days of Noah were, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. As verse 38, as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving into marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark. Verse 39, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall the coming of the Son of Man be. So these people didn't know what was coming until the flood came and took them all away. That's the same thing what just happened here. Like, this flood came. This could have been the end of the world. This could have been, and this is the end, but this could have been when the Lord came. And these people were still, they bugged out. They're unprepared. All right, they weren't prepared for this flood. All right, you see people on the streets swimming, cars getting stuck. They weren't prepared. That's the same way the Lord's coming back. He's coming back the same way the days of Noah were. These people, they were eating and drinking, giving into marriage. They're unprepared. Brother man had a boat. This man is swimming in the water because he can't. This dude got a moped. All right, these cars are stopped up. I'm pretty sure if they knew that this flood was coming, they wouldn't even be out in the street. But that's the same way the Lord is coming. He's coming back, just like the days of Noah, where they didn't know, and the flood came and swept them all away. The Lord is preparing His people to get ready for His return. All right, the Lord's about to return, and these people these people have no clue. They're just eating, drinking, giving into marriage, and He's gonna return the same way. All right, unprepared. That's what the Bible says. Watch and pray. Matthew 24:36. But of that day and hour no man knoweth, not the angels in heaven, neither the Son, but the Father. Take ye heed, watch and pray, for you know not when the time is. For the Son of Man is as a man taking a far journey, who left his house, and gave authority to his servants, to every man his work, and commanded the porter to watch. Watch you therefore, for you know not when the master of the house cometh, at even, or at midnight, or at the cock crowing, or in the morning, lest coming suddenly he find you sleeping. And what I say unto you, I say unto you, watch. Because you don't know when the Lord's coming, so it's important to watch. All right, these people were not watchful. They wasn't even watching their television. Some of them wasn't even watching their televisions. Wasn't watching the right things. They were watching different shows and programs, and they're not watching the news to know what's going on. They're not getting informed. So some of them just didn't know that this flood was coming. All right, because if they knew the flood was coming, they would have been prepared. Most of these people look like they were unprepared. So it's the same thing with the Lord. He says to watch these signs, and He gave us the signs and wonders, signs of the times, the end of the time, the earthquakes, and all these things happening, rumors of wars. These are the signs to prepare yourself and to get ready. Like birth pains in a child, right? Um, let's get that. These are beginning. Matthew 24:8. All of these are the beginning of birth pains. All of this stuff that we're going through, what we're going through in the world, is the beginning of birth pains. Is because something bigger is about to get birthed. All right, the Lord is about to birth something in this earth. All right. So when we see it says, nation will rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, Matthew 24:7, and there shall be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. These are the signs of the beginning of birth pains. All right, put that in perspective. And it says, then they shall deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and you shall be hated for my name's sake. Basically, it means you shall be delivered over to be persecuted. So persecution is coming. When you see these things are coming, these are the birth pains, and these are the beginning of persecution. All right. So persecution is coming. It says, at that time, many will turn from the faith and will betray one another and hate one another. Because there's going to be a lot of persecution. A lot of people is going to be turning from their faith. So, and they're going to be hating one another. That's why it says the love of many shall grow cold. All right. So people is going to turn from this faith. All right. But we got to stay strong here. Then it says many false prophets will appear and deceive many. Yeah, because what good time is it to bring a false prophet when people are turning from the faith? All right. So people are going to want to hear a word from the Lord, but they're going to be so many false prophets. People are going to be going after anything and be deceived. It says, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. All right, so there's going to be a lot of hate out here in the streets. But it says, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So if you can endure to the end, then you're going to be saved. All right, because the Lord Yahushua is going to deliver you from all this mess. Then it says, the gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in the world for the witness unto all nations, then the end shall come. All right, so we know that persecution has to happen, enduring, the love of many shall wax cold, and then the gospel has to be preached. All right, so you have to endure until this gospel is preached. All right, so with that being said, I want to say shalom and catch you in the next one.